What the F is going on? I got an absolute banger for y'all. It's been long awaited. I've been like, oh man, I've been dreaming of this podcast. We got Jay Dixon finally on the podcast, y'all. I've been waiting for this podcast for kind of a minute. The first time I really met Jay Dixon was at the OT Genesis show. Yep. You opened up for him, and I was like, dang, you're a really good artist, bro. And I was like, and like for me, like I really like connecting with like artists around the valley and stuff like that. And for you to hop on the platform, dude, it's just an honor, for real.
I appreciate you having me, man. I fuck with what you got going on. So definitely keep on what you're doing, man.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that the community need. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, it's a lot of podcasts in other cities and stuff, but we don't really have one out here. So it's definitely dope for the city and the community.
Yep. And that's something that it was hard for me to like kind of like understand and realize was like, oh, I'm one of the only few podcasts out here, so it wasn't hard necessarily, but it was a lot of people, like a lot of folks trying to get on, so I had to like really sit down and organize, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the time I'm like a run and gun kind of guy, so I'm like, let's just do it next week or let's just do it today, you know what I mean? So
everything being organized is gonna always be better, man. I'm not one to make plans or whatever things like that or to organize, but I've learned that it's major.
Yeah, dude. So I really wanted to get into obviously the music stuff, bro, because I think you're like super talented, obviously, you know what I mean? And like I wrote down like a few questions, not a lot, you know what I mean? But just like, dude, just because like I really want to get into like your origin story, you know, if you will. But yeah, dude, like I really want you to kind of get into your origin story. I know you're kind of from the East. I don't know from where, but North Carolina. Okay, cool. Yeah, my aunt, my auntie, she lived there for a long, long time. Like, she lives in Atlanta now, but
that's where my sister stayed in Atlanta.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she lived in the North Carolina for like 10 years. Like those were where my cousins were born. But yeah, I don't, but I just know that it's somewhere over there in North Carolina. So that's cool. So yeah, like North Carolina is different. I've only been to, I've been to Baltimore a lot. That's where my aunt. Yeah, I've been to Baltimore like twice. Like I love Baltimore so much. I like going there for you. Like every time, dude. Every time I'm outside in like in the East, I usually catch a train to Baltimore just because I just like it there. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a different vibe, man. It's like this own place, man. They got their own lingo. It's dope. I like B-more.
Yeah, and like, cause recently I went to New York, and New York is a whole crazy different experience, dude. Really? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, my grandma was born in New York, so I wanted to experience the New York life. And dude, we stayed in Hell's Kitchen, like 5 minutes away from like Manhattan, and it was such a wild experience because like I dreamed of going there, you know what I mean? And then when I was there, I was like, oh, so this is New York. It smells like garbage. Pizza over here, you know, get a taxi over here. It was just like it just completely, like, dude, like opposite of here. That's all. That's how I compare it. You know what I mean?
How I felt about LA when I went to LA. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Should I say? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe I just hit it at the wrong time.
Right. When did you go?
We went. I want to say we went in. It was summertime when we went. Probably about last year. I think it was.
Dang, last year.
It was mad dirty out there, John.
Dude, yeah.
It's hella dirty. Rats and shit everywhere.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I like, every time LA's mentioned, I like to bring up Skid Row, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that place is, dude, wild.
It get your mind right. We went through, we had to go to a studio out there, and we had to go through MacArthur Park to get there. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you're familiar with MacArthur Park. Have you ever seen Training Day before?
Dude, I just.
So you remember the scene when he said the girl got raped?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's where they was at, like MacArthur Park.
Like crackheads.
It's bombs everywhere. They sleeping outside, but it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? MS-13 territory. But yeah, man, it was the studio experience was dope. You know what I'm saying? And the beach experience was. It was everything else, but yeah, man. But it's like that anywhere in those.
Dude, yeah. California for me is always like because my dad's from the Bay. He's from Oakland, and he just tells me just like growing up in Oakland in the '80s, like, oh my god, bro.
That's when it was like at the head of everything
Mhm.
in the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything was fresh. It was really no control like they have control now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he was in it when it was gritty.
Dude, yeah. And he was like he played baseball and he sang. So he just in talent shows playing baseball and all that stuff. But it was like because when I was young, dude, he'd always tell me like, I did not want to raise you guys here, because I grew up when I was a baby, I lived there for like like a year or two, and then when we came back, I have no memory of that, but but yeah, but like they like because my grandma was out there and stuff like, and I don't know, back and forth, you know how it is, but but I mainly grew up here, so whenever he tells me, he's just like, here is such like way better than the band. Like when I started studying, because dude, I like to read. I read like history books, like a whole bunch of books, and then just like listen on Audible and all that stuff. So when I started hearing about like just the whole epidemic back then in the 80s, it was just like,
Yeah, it's
wow.
a different lifestyle, man.
Mhm.
I say, and I feel
Completely
like
wild.
now the kids, they have a better chance. You know what I'm saying? Because coming up in those areas, it's a lot more things that you have to worry about versus being out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Sorry, this freaking thing keeps shutting off. But so yeah, cause you kind of mentioned like you wanted to you wanted me to ask like where your family's from and stuff like that. Did your family mainly grow up on the East Coast?
Yeah, my grandparents were originally from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So that's where my mother came from. My father, he was in North Carolina already.
Okay.
But they originated in Richmond, Virginia.
Cool. Dang, that's wild. Richmond's wild, dude. Yeah, I've only heard stories, but it's just like, yeah, Virginia has always been, especially back then, it's just always been like, kind of just like every man for himself almost. That's what I've kind of heard.
I feel like it's like any area over there on that side, or any area like in California areas and Vegas areas. You know
It's
what I'm
almost
saying?
like some like the Great Gatsby.
It's like, I mean, you gotta look at it like this, man. It's just it's another urban area where it's like a lot of poverty stricken areas. You know what I'm saying? So when it's those type of areas, it's gonna be a little bit rougher than it is over here.
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't know if you ever knew of like Oliver Anthony. He made that one song. It's like I'm selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
I ain't heard it. I probably.
Okay.
If I heard it, I might know. You know,
it went huge like a few years ago.
Yeah.
But he's from Richmond, and he always, because obviously I'm in the podcast and stuff, but he always talked about how like down there it was just work, and then you go home and you drink, work, and he only lived with his dogs in like a trailer, and he made this song, and dude, now he's like, dude, just huge, like he's like you got, yeah,
those situations, man, you be surprised with
you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he filmed the music video that went viral off of like a Samsung Galaxy like 19. And it's like, dang, dude, and like I don't know. And then now he's going through a whole bunch of legal trouble with his girlfriend, and I was just like, oh my gosh, dude. But at the same time, like, it's just crazy how something like that can change someone's life. And I always be talking to people like about that. Like they always call it like the event horizon, if you will, when something goes like omega viral, and then now you have like 1 million fans all of a sudden, you know, like overnight. Yeah, and it's insane. Like it's so wild how like the internet has made that a thing now. Like it's just I still can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, man. I think it's dope. I like it, man. I think like I think that gives people the drive and the push to not give up, because it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's very much possible. You just can't stop.
Yeah,
it definitely is a marathon. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah.
And for me, I always like asking like the artists like, what was kind of the beginning of like you making music? You know what I mean? Because when I started like doing music and stuff, it was just I was just at the homie's house and he had a little setup, and then we just started messing around. I'm not really good at it, but then I started kind of getting into more of the videography side and the editing side of how it is like to make the music videos, and I kind of fell in love with that. Yeah, that's what I found out. It's like
art, if it's something that you starting from nothing and creating it to make it something, then it's art. It don't matter if it's rapping, It don't matter if it's DJing. It don't matter if it's producing. It don't matter anything. It's art.
Yeah.
Because it's creating.
Yes. Yeah. So like that's a good topic for everything. It's like the creativity. Like how I guess just like how was your origin stories like growing up? Like did you have anyone like even inspirations? Because dude, North Carolina is massive with music. You know what I mean? Like it's such a musical like place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for real. Like music just was always household.
Mhm.
Anyway, my mom was.
Oh right.
I remember the two CDs she ever bought me. It was a Tupac CD, Me Against the World, and it was the Snoop, the one when he had gin and juice on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was that one. So those are the two CDs she got me. But before that, you know what I'm saying, cleaning up, we always had music playing.
Cool.
My grandparents took us to church. We sung in the choir.
Yep.
When I got old enough to be in the band, I got in the band, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's always been a part of me, man.
Cool.
I started writing though at my grandparents' house. I never recorded until I went to Virginia Beach and I met a friend of mine named Bucks and Snacks. So when I met those guys, they was already recording with Cool Edit. That was the first time I ever recorded though. So I want to say I probably was in my.
Oh okay. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That because for me, dude, like I played the clarinet in elementary school, and then I kind of advanced to the alto saxophone. And then, dude, when I was playing the baritone, that was like kind of like the peak of my like when I was playing music, because I was doing solos and stuff. And then I was playing football, so I got injured, and then that kind of messed me up a little bit, in a way. But dude, when I was playing the saxophone and I would get up and do a solo, it like the whole room just went quiet.
You have this power.
Yeah, the whole room just went quiet.
The saxophone, man, that is.
And
man, I love the way. That's the first.
Okay, cool.
But
Brass is fine. Yeah. So saxophone was like my main thing back then when I was in middle school. Dude, yeah, because a lot of the time, like my band teacher always pushed me to like be like to like do jazz and like to practice a lot. And dude, I just fucked off as a kid so much. Like, and he'd always try to like push me. You know what I mean? But when I got injured in football, I really took a step back, and I was like, dang, that's when I started, like when I was injured, that's when I started practicing a lot, and that's when I started like really falling in love into the saxophone. But it was like, yeah,
the thing you love, it got put on pause,
Right.
So now you had to find something to comfort you. You know what I mean? And it really is nothing better than that. Because you really don't have to have anybody else around you when you're doing that. You know what I mean? So you had the time to fall in love, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Football, you got hurt. Music.
Yep.
Ain't nothing like.
yeah. So that's why I've always like when you say like music has always been in the household. It's the same way with my family. Like my mom and dad, dude, they were always jamming it like Erykah Badu, like obviously like the hip hop classics. You know what I mean? Like the Tupacs and all that stuff. And it was just like, man, my dad was also big into like Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg was like a big thing.
That whole era, man.
Dude, yeah.
It was that whole era.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on no music, no generations,
Right.
or none of that.
Dude,
But I feel like when it comes to being like meaningful, like that heartfelt, like that from the heart, like doing it for that soul music purpose, man, we had like the best era with music, man.
Yeah.
We had the best era.
Had to have been, like-
I mean, for movies and everything, sports, because I feel like it was before it got all watered down. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and before it got like
Everything.
saturated.
Yes, man. Like everything that happened. I'm not even gonna get in here and talk politics with you, but
Yeah, no,
like
that's real.
I just feel like before it all got watered down, man, we had it, man.
Dude, no, for real.
We got to experience that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Everybody don't get to experience that.
Yeah.
The generation now feel
It's
like
special.
what they experiencing is, you know, they not even getting a chance to enjoy being polished artists or whatever it is that they do because they killing each other so fast at a rapid pace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
dude.
and I'm speaking
That's
for the areas, you know what I mean, those urban areas, you know, but they don't even get a chance to enjoy it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's not a whole lot of that feel good music out there.
Right. No, that's so real. Cause like, I mean, like you can just mention like Chicago drill or even people out there in Memphis, you know, like
Everybody wants to do that drill music now because that's what's popping.
exactly. And dude, and it's wild because it's like that's so crazy you bring that up because it's like when I listen to drill music, like it really gets like really kind of gets me like going, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, all right, this is kind of weird, you know what I mean? It's very interesting because it's like, I mean, you know, Eminem used to always say like he's always like does it music talks to you, but does it like load up a gun and like and shoot it for you or whatever? And dude, but like it's weird because music does make you feel like you're like it just has a weird effect on people.
The right people in the wrong situation.
Yeah.
Like it's like that music will have you on something that you probably wouldn't be on. It really is powerful, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
And I'm not just saying music alone. Music with other things could it could make it a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Definitely.
I said it's not a lot of that feel good.
Yeah. And dude, like that's why I always, because for me, if I ever did anything, it would be more on like a more folky type, like folk music, bluegrass type vibe with the guitar, because it's like that's like the classics, you know what I mean? Like that's like the classic stuff. Yeah. It's just from like a place of heart, you know.
That's it, man. Like not me trying to harm nobody, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Once you're in a certain environment, and that's what you live in, I mean, it's kind of hard not to talk about it, but just to be able to fully live out your dreams and stuff, like I just feel like there's nothing more better than that. And I feel like those young guys they don't have an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's being so people praising it.
Yeah.
And if somebody praising it, that's putting a battery in your back. So it's like you ain't gonna be here to live it out long enough.
Yeah.
And that's what you see.
Yeah, and dude, a big topic in this podcast too was like the internet's full of negativity. It's full of negativity, and I've always said like, dude, negativity is obviously what people like would like want to see, but dude, because I like positivity goes nowhere. You know what I mean? You have to put like, you really have to like build a certain like, just I don't even know. Like it's
How to say it, but you stop. If you don't have a platform already built, being positive gets you nothing.
Yeah.
They cherish you when you're positive and they got something.
Right.
When you don't and you being positive, they ain't really looking at it like that.
Right.
It gotta be something like I could, and God forbid, but like something could happen tonight where I had to cause harm to somebody or somebody caused harm to me,
Right.
and that right there would blow up my situation.
Yeah.
And when I speak of my situation, I'm in my music, you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Because of that situation happening.
Yeah.
Oh, he built like that. Though. We know he like that now because he did that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Full circle moment.
crash out moment. You feel me?
Yes.
Crash out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what they like.
And that's so weird too, dude. Because like, well, recently I dude. Sometimes I like, cause I'm like an insomniac. Sometimes I can't sleep. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It's like a paralysis, freaking a little ghost or whatever it is. But sometimes I don't get sleep, and then sometimes I get into this like mental state where I'm like, oh, I have to crash out. But then I'm like, I take a deep breath, bro, and I'm like, nah, dude, just keep editing, keep playing a game or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's
man, because you gotta think about this, man. You carrying your body on for a long time over the years, so you don't want to mistreat your body. You know what I'm saying? You only get one of them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So sleep is a must. A must.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Okay.
I know. I don't never go to sleep, but yeah.
Yeah,
you need it, and I feel it when I don't, and I be up. My body tells me, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't like to get to that point. I like to make sure I try to in a way, you know what I'm saying? I try to get to bed where I can get some rest or whatever, because you have to, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you want to operate right. So
That's what I'm saying.
think about it. You not resting well and you trying to edit. You ain't going to be at your full.
Yep.
You're not going to be at your full potential because you're tired, you know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Go to sleep, wake up, start over with a new mind.
Yep. That's what I do. That's so crazy you bring that up because that's exactly what I've been like doing after the new year. Because like I was born in the year of the horse, so it's like this year for me it's like almost like a make it break it year. You know what I mean? And last year I learned a lot. I learned so much last year. Last year it flew by. and I learned a lot about like just I don't know, just the I guess being an adult. I always say like I'm still in like training for being an adult, dude. Because yeah,
we all are. Even me and my age, we all are, bro. The world and things in it is too big for us to think that we know it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because a person is younger than me, I don't never feel like I can't learn nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? Because they done been through something that I haven't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with me having a little age on people, you know what I'm saying? It's like you still can't look at it like that.
Dude, that's hella wise, dude. That's why I need that. I kind of need you on the podcast, bro.
You
I'm not
have
gonna
to,
lie.
man. No, you have to, bro. You got to
So
look at
much,
things
bro.
like that, man. Like, to be honest with you, I probably never would have went on a podcast this soon. Had it not been for you. I mean, I done did interviews with people, but actual podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have never did it.
Yeah.
You hit me up though out the blue, so I mean, here we are.
Right. Yeah,
So,
dude.
yeah,
It's
man,
just awesome.
I could have felt like I was too big for it,
Right.
but I ain't. I'm regular. I'm trying to climb just like you are, just like everybody else is.
True.
You know what I mean?
yeah, dude, true, and that's why like because for me, dude, I like to see people grow, dude. Like I like getting people on where they're in this position where they're just like making music, they're posting every day, and that dude, I'd be seeing you like all the time on Instagram, dude. So I'm like, I'm just like, good for him, dude. Like you're just like working, you know what I mean? And that's why I like getting people on to showcase that, dude. You know what I mean? And also to get the story behind the artist, because a lot of people only see what's behind the screen. And dude, when like that's why this podcast and just the hang in general is just chill, because it's like it's I mean, it's kind of the first time like I really hung out with you, so I'm learning a lot just sitting here, you know what I mean? Just kind of listening to you like speak your mind, you know? And that's what this podcast is for, is for an artist to come speak their mind, because that's the most important part, you know what I mean? Is being able to have like a safe space to just, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, because every time I have an artist on, I always learn something. I'm like, wow.
So I feel like in this, when you create and when you're an artist, I feel like, and that's not just on music, just in any artist, you only know what they create until something or somebody starts to dig and pull and want to know more about that artist, you know what I mean? So like, I feel like this is more important than even the music side of things. I feel like it does help the community crowd, the supporters, the fans, whatever you want to call them. It helps them to know you are outside of music.
Yeah. And speaking of music, like what places have you really been to? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like for the music, but yeah, it's like, yeah.
Man, so I've been of course, North Carolina.
Right.
Well, people might not know this. I was my father was in the military, so I was born in Colorado Springs.
Dude.
So that's where I was born at.
But
then, so I've been to Carolina, Virginia, DC, like the DMV, Philly, Detroit. Man, I've been hella places.
All right,
bro.
cool, dude. All right,
Yeah,
I kind of expected that.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
I've been a lot of places. I got family. I got a lot of family all over too. So
cool.
Like, yeah, man.
That's awesome, dude. DC. When I went to DC, dude, I went when I was like dude, like it was like a graduation present from my grandpa, and dude, DC was like, I cried a lot of the places, bro, because I'm like, I like I said before, dude, like I'm a history buff, bro. So when I go and I see like the Abraham Lincoln, like the memorial, it's like, wow, you know what I mean? Like it's just history, you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
In the city, man. DC got a whole bunch of history, man.
Dude, yeah, DC was like honestly one of my favorite places I've ever been.
Yeah,
man.
the city dope, man. The city dope, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, so the attractions is dope. Just stay out of them certain areas, though, man. They got them areas out there. You feel me? Like,
definitely.
It's real treacherous out there in the city, man.
Because we stayed in Virginia, and we'd always just take a train. Like that was like the first
y'all
time
was
I'd
in
ever
Northern
taken a train.
Virginia. What, Woodbridge, Fairfax.
Fairfax.
703.
Fairfax, yep.
My dad, I went to school, not full time, but I had to move because I had got in trouble. So I had went to started going to school in Virginia, Northern Virginia area, 703 area code.
Okay.
Right across on the other side of the Woodrow Wilson, was DC. So I know the bridge you're talking about.
Yeah, dude, no, and it was just such an experience, man. Like, cause that was the first time I really went to the East Coast.
Yeah.
I went to Virginia. I forgot the beach, but it's just like some North Virginian beach. We drove down there, and it was like, it kind of felt like the same here. Like, it was just trees, cool, like smooth vibes. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to the beach, and like I'm in love with the Pacific Ocean. But now, like when I went out there, the Atlantic Ocean just hits different. It's better.
Oh, it's a bigger difference, man.
Dude, it's better.
People don't know.
I
Like,
always
and I
say it's
love the
better.
beach. I love the beach. That's what my tattoos on my face say beach boy. I love the beach. But it's no feeling in them East beaches.
Dude,
man.
the East,
I'm telling
yeah,
you.
I think it's the Atlantic. In fact, check me if I'm wrong, but the Atlantic Ocean is way better than the Pacific Ocean.
Hey, man, like,
And I grew up in the Pacific
man,
Ocean. Don't get me wrong.
the East beaches, that's how I feel, man. Like, I just feel like I love all the beaches, but
Yeah.
it's something about them East Coast beaches, man. And
Yeah, the water was warm because we went when it was like summertime, so it was
Mhm.
like it had to been like August.
it's way different than
It was
it is over here. Because when I went to Oregon Coast, it was raining,
Mhm.
hella. It was all you could tell that
It was
difference.
cold.
You know, I had my coat on.
Yeah.
I mean, back east, you're not gonna have your coat on.
Right.
Cali,
okay,
you're
yeah.
not gonna have your coat on.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So like,
yep.
and then I don't know, it's that smell of the ocean.
Mm-hmm. It's different. Yeah, because my family's Puerto Rican. I've probably said it like 100 times. And yeah. So that's cool because it's like it's a small knit community. But when I hear stories about like my grandma and stuff like that growing up, it's dude, the beach is like I don't know because I grew up in the mountains. You know, and like sometimes I'm like I really want to just chill at the beach because every time I go on vacation, I have to be by a beach, low key.
We all love the beach,
Okay.
man. We all love the beach.
Yeah.
And because I want to go to Texas, but Texas I've never really heard like I know obviously they have like SPI out there. SPI is cool or whatever, but for me, dude, like I keep reminiscing about the Virginian beach, bro, because it was so chill. Like everyone, there wasn't like a scent of hospitality or like hostility at all. Everyone was like wanted to be like because that's what I noticed in the East Coast. It's a little bit like hostile. You know what I'm saying?
Virginia, one
little
of those like, but Virginia has always been one of those like, it's gonna be a mixture of people over
Right.
here, and
Oh, okay.
it's not
Yeah. Right,
predominantly one color,
Mm-hmm.
feeling like they running nothing. It's like togetherness. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's interesting.
It is.
That's true.
It really is. You know what I'm saying? Because so my dad when he we finally linked back up. He and my stepmother, she's white,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's very diverse. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
And in some areas, it's not.
Mhm.
It's like it's frowned upon. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
People may not do. They ain't gonna do nothing to you, but they gonna always have something to say.
Yeah.
You outside your race. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
VA has always been
Right.
like real diverse.
Yeah, and dude, I'm a light skin too. So growing up with a white mom and a darker dad, we always got looks here. You know what I mean? Like I grew up getting stared at and being like, "What the heck?" Like that's an interracial family, but when I went out to like the East Coast, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal.
Even over here. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
over
saying?
here
When
for
I
sure.
step out over here, we step out, man, we always get looked at. You know what I'm saying? We always get
Yeah.
looked at.
So I kind of I just been used to it. You know?
Yeah, you do adapt to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's not a bad thing, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's just something that people aren't used to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They see on TV.
Yeah.
Now they see you in the flesh and they like, I wonder if he like what I saw on TV.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yep.
But
Yeah. Exactly.
it is what it is, man. I
Yeah.
feel like that's anywhere you go though, you feel me? Like
Mhm.
it's anywhere you go. It's gonna be something going on. It's either gonna be diverse or it ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be predominantly this color, predominantly that color. That's just how it is, man.
Yeah, dude, and I'm sure like have you ever performed like outside like bringing it back to the questions real quick. Have you ever performed like outside of Idaho? I'm sure you have. Like, what was like kind of like your favorite places you performed at?
No lie, I'm not even gonna lie. And a crazy situation happened, but this was my first show ever. It was in
Wow.
Virginia Beach, and we actually threw the show. We put it on.
Nice.
It was called MP Island Cafe. It was like a Jamaican spot.
Sweet.
But they sold Jamaican food at, but they had a club after hours, so it used to get packed in there.
Wagwan.
So we got flyers made. We passed them all out ourselves, and we packed it out.
That's awesome.
Well, I ended up, we performed. It was dope, man. I ended up having a warrant, and the police came in. I tried to go out the back. They were like, it's surrounded. But that was my favorite time right there. That
Wow.
show. It was our first show. We did everything ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's so special, bro.
Yeah, we did.
That's
they
crazy.
gave us the building, but we promoted it. You know what I'm saying? So we packed it. We packed it.
Yeah, dude, that's a special story, dude.
Yeah, man, that's probably was my best one, man. And then, of course, though, my first big stage ever though was when I came to Aldo. I opened up for our first time. I think it was Baby Boy the Prince, and that was my first time ever. People asking me to sign something.
That's wild.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. We had it jumping. It was lit.
Dude, that's sweet.
But yeah, that was my first big stage at the Knitting Factory. But my
Okay,
favorite
cool.
one had to be in the one in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, dude, like I always like hearing that, like, cause performing is so much different when like you really have to get your reps in, dude. And that's why, cause dude, you were just up there by yourself, and the whole crowd was just like going crazy, and I was like, oh my gosh, like he knows how to perform, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, believe it or not, man, I feel like if I practice more, I would be more vicious, you know what I'm saying? But to just be able to get up there and just go, though, without a lot of practice up there, man, it is dope, though.
Yeah, because I always like hearing the performance, like POV, if you will, you know what I mean? Because it's, for me, like I kind of have to like I've developed like kind of like where I have to be before you go, because that way I get the best shot, if you will, like whenever I'm filming. But like I wouldn't want to have that kind of pressure to perform, you know what I mean? Like it would be cool, yeah, but like and I've kind of done like a hype hype man stuff, but nothing like lead. Like I've never really like had a lead and really like
but you
it's
do that.
it's a lot of pressure.
You do that when you out there with that camera anyway, because you got to be front and center in front of everybody anyway. You just doing something that you may be a little bit more passionate about.
Right.
I feel like if you was a lot more passionate about it, it's nothing that would stop you from doing that.
True.
I don't care what it is. I don't care how big the crowd is. Like, I feel like when I perform, I feel like it's no better place.
Cool. Yeah.
I feel like I felt on those Sundays at church, singing in the choir, and after we sang, everybody started clapping.
Yeah.
And you want to do it again.
Yeah, dude.
Because they praised you like that.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's no better feeling than loving your craft and other people loving it just as much as.
And like just to bring it back up, whenever I'm performing or even like really like when I'm locked in, filming, I always go back to like, you know, when I did do the solos with the saxophone, it's the whole world just quiets. It's weird.
You hear nothing but what you blowing out that motherfucker with that horn.
Yeah.
You hear nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
You hear nothing else. And nothing matters in that moment. It's just that moment right there, man. Like, that's your moment right there.
Yep.
It may not have been on the stage that we all see ourselves on, but it was on a stage, bro.
Right.
And you got to actually experience that moment.
Yeah.
Man. Everybody don't get to do that.
That's why I've always been grateful for that, because like I've always known I've been talented, but now I kind of realize like where I should focus this talent, and like I just get inspired by other people, and like that's why I like getting people's stories on and just getting like, because it's just awesome. Like people are awesome, you know what I mean? I've always kind of grew up in the environment where it's like, oh, don't trust strangers, don't, and every time like
I don't know, I just don't believe in that philosophy, bro.
I feel like it can be powerful in certain cases. But to let somebody else dictate how you deal with somebody, I feel like it's not authentic.
Right.
You feel me? Because you're not gonna know for yourself how that person is until you have an encounter with that person. What if the encounter you have with that person is the dopest encounter you ever had, and you almost let this individual right here dictate if you dealt with that person or not?
Right.
So I feel like if a person gonna cross me, well, at least I took that chance, you know what I'm saying? I am at the age now where I don't allow a lot of people in, but if I feel good about it, I'm going to take the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
because my body tell me, my vibes, it tell me everything I need to know, you know what I'm saying, about a person. I can tell how I need to be around a person, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I just pay attention to my instincts.
Right? Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, because for me at least, and like, it's sorry to cut you off, but for me, like, I'm the same way. Like, I've always, like, as a kid, I've always been quiet. I never let a lot of people in. And then when I started the podcast and just started filming in general, I had to open up to folks. You know what I mean? And after that, I've been like, okay, so that's what I kind of learned last year was like, no, it's fine to do both. You know what I mean? Because dude, that's how I met you. You know what I mean?
Just because you allow them in this world, don't mean you gotta allow them in your safe haven world. And when I say what I mean when I say that is where you live at, where you lay your head at. that this world and that world are two separate things. You gotta graduate to get there to that one right there.
Dang.
We happy to be here right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is where you can take your time to learn people, to put your neck out there on the line
That's cool.
and introduce yourself to new people. You don't have to take it to your house.
Right.
So you still safe at the end of the day.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm taking notes, bro.
It's two different worlds, man. Just look at it like that, man. It's two different worlds. Same
Yeah.
person, just two different worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like that perspective because some people are too much out there. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean?
I don't like all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I like to do my art, do my craft. To be honest with you, my safe haven, my feel good, my happy place. It's when I'm at the crib with them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like when I might get frustrated, with them being loud and stuff like that. But I'm with them 24/7. We with them 24/7. You know,
Of
so
course,
like it's
dude.
gonna happen like that. But
Of course.
I wouldn't want to be nowhere else.
Yeah. And it's just cool kind of seeing you and your family, bro. And like, it's an honor because, bro, like I have 3 siblings too, bro.
Yeah,
So just seeing all four,
Hey.
it just give me like weird ass like memories where I'm
They
like,
deep in that,
dang.
bro. Goddamn, there's a lot of them. It's more than that.
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
just the youngest ones.
Right?
They got other siblings that's running around town
Oh,
right
okay.
now and Philly and Virginia and stuff. So
That's
like,
awesome.
they deep, man. It's
Dude.
a lot of them.
And it's a common. I've had mothers on the podcast. I've had fathers on the podcast. A lot of my friends are fathers. Like it's cool for me seeing you raise kids, bro, because it's like, thank you, bro. Like a lot of people don't have that. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Like I've met a lot of people who don't have like an awesome like role model. Cause like for me, bro, I'm so blessed to have my mom and dad, dude.
Yeah, man.
And
it's a blessing.
and we've helped out a lot of my friends that have had like, you know, like home trouble.
Yeah.
And dude, like, because my homie's friend, he does the same thing. Like, they kind of they own like a daycare and they kind of take care of kids whenever, you know, mom and dad are working or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, like that's huge. Like I see that, I'm like, I get really like, whoo, because it's like, dude, people, some of these kids are on the streets, man, and that's why that's why whenever I guess I do become like super successful, bro, like I'm really gonna go hard in like philanthropy, bro,
Damn.
because that's like, dude, it's so upsetting. Like I hate seeing kids starve, bro. You know?
And I feel like that's me too, bro. I'm the same way. Like I feel like this. I feel like when, I'm not gonna say if, I'm gonna say when
Mm-hmm.
I get put in that position, bro. Man, bro, like I just say it's bigger than me.
Yes.
It's bigger than what's in this room right now. You know what I'm saying? We teach our kids the same thing. Like we don't like to see people doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
If we see somebody on the side of the road and it's a guy that always be selling flowers and stuff, and he got his mama sitting down, you can tell they going through something.
Mm-hmm.
We always want to jump out and help in some type
That's
of way,
awesome,
man.
man.
That's why I know when never given that position, man, and that opportunity.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would never say I'm gonna sit here and go broke, put myself in a crazy position, but to be able to create opportunities for other people that wouldn't been able to get those opportunities if it wasn't for a person that got in that position and that did have a heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a blessing, you know?
Yeah, and because a lot of people like they have, well, because I mean you do look into charities and they have a big overhead and stuff like, and I understand like all that stupid stuff, but
Yeah.
but for me, like it's really just me like saying like I got like, you know what I mean, like I don't, because dude, for me, I like money, I hate money, you know what I mean, like for me, like I'm a really religious person, bro, like, and like greed's real, bro, you know what I mean, so it's like
Yes.
like money for me is like I just like having enough, and then everything else, dude, charity,
That's
bills,
real though, man.
everything
because
else, and like I'm good, bro, you know what I'm
money-
saying?
Money is so,
It's so like I don't know.
people do anything for it.
Exactly.
People will do anything to their loved ones for it.
That's the deepest part.
Yeah, it's grimy though, you know, like
Mhm.
to even have the thought process to say I'm gonna take insurance out on this person without them knowing it, or you may even know it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you so I can get this money.
Dude, that's so real, bro.
That's how greedy I am. I'm
Mhm.
going to take the life of the person that gave me life over some money.
Heavy.
That's hella heavy, bro. Like for a person to even have that thought process, bro. You the person that I think don't need to be on this earth. You feel me? Like to feel like it's okay to do some shit like that.
Dude, yeah, and Dude, I've heard plethora of stories, bro, like of that kind of like stuff, and that's why I always it's not a taboo subject. Like a lot of people don't like talking about money, but for me, it's like money is definitely one of those things where it's like nah, like it's obviously like it's not taboo necessarily for me because it's like it's always been around me, you know what I mean? And money comes and goes, you know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about money is that like. And right now, I talk about AI all the time, and AI is about to make everyone rich. So it's like,
It really, hey, people can hate it or love it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It don't matter how you use it. I use ChatGPT. ChatGPT help me with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's AI. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like you can't go against what the world is putting in front of you, man.
Yep.
They let you know that in a lot of
Yeah.
situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What they create and what they want to work, they gonna make it work regardless. The higher power's gonna make that shit work regardless. We can be mad at it.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. That's
Utilize it.
dude. That's awesome. You have such an open mind, bro.
You have to, bro, man, because
Yeah.
like I said, you can't change what the world is creating. We are only small things in this world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just a little piece, and when we go, somebody else gonna be born, and then we just gonna be another memory, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like, you gotta look at life like that. You can't really look at it all in a box, because then you ain't gonna never grow.
wow, dude, that's huge. That's huge. Because I always tell people, like, I don't know, when people, I guess, because I've been around a lot of like, well, I guess I can just say this. My uncle passed away, like in last year, and I've dealt with a lot of friends passing away and stuff like that. But having to have like, it's hard having to have conversations with like my grandma and stuff like that because it's like she lost her baby, and then like I don't understand where she's coming from. So I'm like, but I'm trying to support. I support her like no matter what because it's like I know where she's coming from because like I lost a homie like a long time ago, and for me it was like dealing with that was very hard. You know what I mean? So that's why whenever I think about death in that way, it's like don't be like don't because like you just don't fear death, bro. Because it's like
man, if you do that, bro, you will. A person, 100% of his life and days thinking of that. When did you give yourself a chance to actually live?
Dang.
When did you give yourself a chance to live? Because you so focused on dying.
Yeah.
You so focused on trying to prevent anything from happening so that you never get the chance to live.
Wow.
That's no way to live though, you know what I'm saying? You living scared
Yeah.
for something that's gonna happen. The only thing that we promised in this world, you scared. You know it's gonna happen already.
Right.
So that's why you teach your kids what they need to know while you're here. You enjoy your kids, let them know what it's like to enjoy life, so that they don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my kids worrying about that right there. That's something that's inevitable. It's gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you can do is preserve yourself to last a little longer than what they trying to project for you to live long anyway, man. And you just gotta enjoy life.
Dude, that's awesome because I've been telling people to like really put your phone down and go smell the flowers because like dude I love going to like camping, going fishing, and when you do that it's like wow I like living.
You have to do it though. Like we are all. I can't speak about anybody. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I'm grabbing my phone, see what's up there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's like I remember when we didn't have these phones to do.
Right.
The era I came up in, I didn't have a cell phone.
Right.
It was pagers. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It was beepers. You know what I mean? But even before beepers, nothing. It was just you outside
Telephone.
with a water hose after y'all playing basketball and football, drinking out the water hose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Running, playing hide and go.
Yeah, bro.
Hide and go get it, whatever you playing. You feel me? Like, yeah, bro. That's why I say we had the best. Like, come on, you have nothing else to do but play basketball and football. You is not gonna be nothing but a star if you stuck to it long enough. Or if the streets didn't take you out.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So like
yes, sir.
that phone, the phone has stopped a lot of people from living.
Dude,
On so many levels. Though,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, well, because like obviously I'm not like victim to the phone either. You know what I mean? Because I still fall victim just going on YouTube or just watching like because like it's a distraction.
Right there.
You know? Yeah.
It's right there, it's so
Yep.
easy. Not you ain't got to go get on your computer, pull your little computer out your phone.
Exactly.
That's all it is. It's a computer, bro. It's a computer.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's wild. Like, and
I mean, it's kind of
crazy.
hard not to do anything with it because it's like you got things like Facebook paying you 24/7. Facebook pays you to post and get reactions.
Exactly.
They pay you. Why wouldn't you be up there?
Mm-hmm.
They giving you they made a way for you to get paid from being up there, so you can be up there. So fuck it, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I said that's one of those other things you gotta like look at it like it's never going anywhere until they wanted to go somewhere.
Exactly.
When they
Okay.
wanted to go away,
Exactly.
like chickenpox. Chickenpox was here when I was. I don't see nobody with chickenpox no more.
That's so real,
I'm just
dude.
being honest.
That's so real. Okay, I like that because it's so real. Because bro, social media and YouTube, they really dictate who's who.
What? You better know it, man. I'm telling you, if a person give you a 400, 100 some likes on your shit, you a little local celebrity for real.
Dude, no,
It's to the point to where when you're out, they look at you and be like, "Ain't you that one cat?"
Yeah.
It will give you that. It give people that power quick.
Right.
But that be the issue in some situations though, because everybody ain't ready for that power.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's why certain situations be happening. But the internet can be a gift and a curse, man, if you don't know how to use it right.
Yeah, man. That's and like, dude, I like people who know me, who really know me. I don't like social media, bro. I hate it. But the thing is I've been on it since I was 10, bro. So I'm like, I kind of just know how to use it, if you will.
That you got on?
Wait, what?
What was the first social media you
Dude,
got on?
okay, it was Facebook. You know what I mean? Facebook. I was 10. I wrote my email.
You,
I'm 23.
oh, you a baby.
Oh no,
You a baby.
Dude, 23.
Bruh, I am 20 years older than you.
Wow, bro, you look young. First of all, what?
I am 43, bro.
Dang.
Yes, bro.
Okay, cool.
You a baby. I respect it, bro. I respect what you doing, man.
Thank you, bro.
Please keep doing what you doing, bro.
Appreciate
Like,
you.
I know a lot of
Thank
kids
you.
your age, man, they run around wanting to be the toughest thing moving. You feel me? So, like, bro, I don't care, bro. I ain't saying you a nerd, but be a nerd.
I'm
Fuck
a
that.
nerd.
That's what's cool, bro. That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. Like, I know what it feel like the motherfucker had to look over your shoulder. I know what it feel like the guy ain't gonna be scared to go to sleep at night. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Yeah.
I want to be able to move around freely with my kids. I love it. It feels good. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I
Dude.
love that.
Mhm.
I love to be able to be outside, go get my kids from the bus, man. That's living to me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's why
man.
I say I ain't calling you it, but keep doing what you
Thank
doing,
you,
bro.
dude. No, that and
For real though.
and
That's
yeah.
a good look.
dude, no, thank
young
you.
as hell.
Thank you, bro, because your words mean a lot to me, man. You know what I
My
mean?
son, hey, I got a
Exactly.
son I have a son your age.
Dude, no, that's crazy too, because I don't know, like I'm always in rooms. I've always said this. I'm always in rooms with older people, but I enjoy I really like learning, dude. I really like learning,
Hey, that's
and that's why it's cool.
Hey, that's the big. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I used to be in North Carolina,
Yeah.
when I first went on the run, I would sit with old heads. I did not sit with the youngest no more.
Yep.
I used to be on Elm Street, 2 houses down over at Lesson Cliff House, sitting on the porch with the old heads, not saying shit, just listening,
Mm-hmm.
just listening,
Yep, dude, that's crazy.
just listening.
I used to do the same stuff. Like,
That's the way to be, because a lot of the people in your age group, they not gonna be on what you on for real.
yeah.
And if they are, then they just like you.
Right. And that's the thing too, is that I've learned that. Like I've learned that people growing up, they still want to party at my age. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I still fall victim to it.
There's nothing wrong with doing
But-
it, but when you make that your life,
yes.
then
yes.
you put yourself in the position to make it to where it's like this. You're gonna be going out so much, you're gonna be drinking so much, something's bad bound to happen once you do something so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing that it ain't good for you, like drinking. Too much of anything isn't good for you.
Yeah, man.
No matter what.
Yeah. So, and then just to reiterate and bring it up, dude, like I appreciate the wise words and like the just it means a lot. You know what I mean? Because I take constructive criticism from everybody, but when I have something like an OG, like you, bro, like it really means a lot to me, and this is what keeps me going, man. Because it's like
bro.
it really it's a lot. It means a lot, and everyone's always thankful when they get on, but it's. For me, dude, this is what keeps me going, man, and it's awesome.
It's supposed to, man. I feel like building and talking, man, like communicating is dope, man. Especially if you can do it. You know, you can't do it with everybody, you know, because I feel like some people feel like they might know a little bit more, so
Yeah.
they want to over talk you and feel like they know more or better. But we all in the same boat at the end of the day. We all got the same 24, and we all trying to do the same thing, man. We trying to be the best we can be at what we doing. You not just doing a podcast to stay at this level.
Yeah.
You're doing a podcast because you're trying to grow.
Yeah.
It's somebody that you watch, that you like, that you not want to be like, but you want to have a similar career.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, man, we all got the same 24, man.
Yep. And that's and like that's where I always tell people, it's like, because for me, dude, I'm like a workaholic and I be working too much, but I really have learned to like take a step back sometimes, because it's like sometimes I get too ahead of myself, you know, and like you said earlier, when I'm not getting enough sleep and stuff like that, I start like tripping, if you will, you know what I mean? I start like, you know, fumbling the words, or yeah, and that's what I have to, I guess, really realize, is that I still am young, you know, and I sometimes forget.
Cherish your body, brother.
Yeah, man.
Cherish your body while you still young. I'm not saying don't go hard, because you don't want to be older having to work harder neither.
Mm-hmm.
So take advantage of the time that you got right now at your age, because you're only 23, bro. So take advantage of your time, but don't take too much advantage of your time. And what I mean by that is, like, don't think you don't need to rest.
Right.
Don't think you don't need to treat your body right. Don't think that. Don't think you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you do. Because all it takes is a split second. You know what I'm saying? And your body will tell you something that you need to stop.
Yeah.
That you should have been stopped. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep.
just treat your body right, man, while you can.
Yeah. Nah, and I guess just to reiterate, dude, y'all, if y'all have, it's been almost an hour, by the way. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's how we don't even be chopping it up. Huh?
Yeah. So I just want to reiterate to everyone, like, if you guys have been here this whole time, thank you, everybody, to like making it to this far of the podcast, because this one was a big learning lesson for me, and it really is
For both of us.
Yeah, it really is a big learning lesson, because it's like, man, like it's nice to have people spit some knowledge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because and I already knew this is how the podcast was going to be, and it's awesome, dude. Like, this was really a great experience for me, and I know it is for you too.
I got to see I always only got to see what I seen on the internet.
Right.
So to be able to be chopping it up with you, man, it's dope, man. I
Yeah.
definitely encourage anybody else that's looking to get into something like this, man.
Yeah.
Definitely tap in, man.
Of course, yeah.
Definitely tap in.
And I hope I could hopefully get you on in the future, man. I
For
know
sure,
I
man.
got like a bunch of stuff in the background
Yeah,
going on.
man.
You know,
Nah,
so-
we definitely. Hey, yo, whenever, bro, just let
Sweet.
me know, man. Whenever. You
Dude,
good
awesome.
with me, man. We
Thank you,
locked
bro.
in.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
we locked in, my guy.
Awesome, dude. It was So like I said, y'all, if you got to the end, I appreciate y'all. Like, follow. I'll have Jay Dixon's stuff in my description and stuff like
Appreciate
that.
you, man. I
Go
appreciate
follow
that, man.
him. He's an absolute machine when it comes to music.
Appreciate you, man.
And yeah, what the heck is going on?